Hi, today we are touring the Neil community called Vicenza. This is in Nokomis. The amenities that it has includes pickleball, bocce ball, a dog park, and a great pool, as well as a small community center and an events coordinator, which is awesome. So stick around, look at the models, and let us know what you think. Welcome to model home number 1. When you walk in, you go to the garage over here. There's a closet right here, and then we have the office flex space den to the right of the door. We have this really good sized foyer that you could probably use for something else, like they have a shelf here, like bookshelves or things like that. Down this hallway is a closet, your utility area, washer and dryer, as well as a half bath, which is something that you don't see in all the models with the builder. So that's a nice feature, that extra half bath. Split floor plan, bedroom 1 and 2, and then they share a bath. This bedroom is currently used as an office. We are at the first model home next to the office, so we can't tour that one. In here we have the open floor plan. The dining space is a little bit tucked away, but still open. I like this dining space. They have it set up for 6, and it feels like you've got a lot of space behind you and around you when you're pulling up chairs. Also, I love the glass doors that go into the walk-in pantry. And plus you have ample cupboard space, so there's great storage here in the kitchen. And then in this corner overlooking the backyard is the primary bedroom. In the bathroom, you have double sinks, separate toilet room, and then you have the shower. It's done a great job with storage in this model. You have a little linen closet tucked away out here inside the primary bedroom area. And then don't let these doors fool you. They're small little doors, but they walk into very, very nice sized closets, especially the closet that you're looking at right now. And here is the primary bedroom. I love the windows that are on the sides of the bed there. This has a really nice ceiling, and then the can lights, and then it overlooks your backyard, and that's where we're gonna head to next. You've heard me say this a million times, but we love the doors that slide into each other, so these are both gonna fold into this door and kind of open up that space in between the inside and the outside. We have our covered patio area, and then this particular model does show a pool as well as some open space with screens. The pool is small for sure, but it is a place to splash off and does give you an example of what a pool could look like should you opt to have one. Welcome to model number 2. And you walk into this great flex space. It reminds me of, like, with it being open, of like a formal living room back in the 80s and 90s when I was growing up. But it is a great space for a den or whatever you want it to be. They are using it as another living room. Over here is how you can get to the garage as well as a closet. And then right here, this home also has a half bath that's good size. Then we step into the open floor plan. This one has a little surprise I'm going to show you right around the corner. So it has a small pantry here. And then in here is an extra space. They're kind of using it as like a butler's pantry. If you're curious what's behind this wall, this is where that half bath would be. Now let's come down to see the other half bath. So the idea behind it is great. You have the door that goes to the outside for the pool. This would be a great place to have pool towels or even, things for your pool. And then you have this half bath right here. Also a good idea because of where the pool is. Now, something to keep in mind, the bathroom is literally a few feet off of the dining room. Not everyone loves that. We've had that in a house we owned years ago. Not my favorite, but it does give you a convenient half bath for the pool, which we'll look at later. Bedroom 1, full bath that they share, and bedroom 2. This is a nice sized laundry room that does have a laundry sink. The door in here goes to the utility room. Unfortunately, the light in there is not working, but it's a nice sized space. And let's go check out the primary. Primary is in the back of the house, good sized bedroom. And then in the bathroom, you're going to find the double sink, shower, separate toilet room, as well as a walk-in closet. Now let's check out the outside. We have the caged area in the lanai, the covered area with your traditional ceiling fan that keeps it a little bit cooler. And then we also have the pool here. And just to point out, right over there is where the community center is, and those umbrellas are at the community pool. Let's check out the next model. Welcome to model home number 3. You walk into the foyer area and you have the den right to your left. On this side, it goes out to the garage. There is some extra space here, so you could put a small, little shelf for backpacks or shoes or whatever you might want. Down this hallway, we have the laundry room and an extra closet. Utility closet, linen closet, 2 bedrooms, and the bath. And now my favorite part of this house are these bookshelves. I love this. I'm a big reader. I have tons of books. This would normally be probably like a dead space, and they did a great job utilizing it with these shelves. Now I walk into the open floor plan. So this space is a little bit smaller than some of the other models. We've seen a lot of models that had the countertop with 4 chairs across for the breakfast bar. This has 2, and you're not gonna fit any more than that. but they did give you that pantry. This is a really nice sized pantry in here. And your dining space is a little bit tighter too. That is set up for 6 people, but you're not gonna make that area fit 8. Now let's check out the primary bedroom. So the first 2 bedrooms we were in felt a little bit small. This primary bedroom is really good size. It has room for the extra chair as well. It definitely does not feel cramped in here. And then in the bathroom, you're going to find that you have the separate toilet area, a walk-in closet, and then the double sinks, as well as the shower. Now, one thing to note with this bathroom is there is not a door separating the primary bedroom from the bathroom. It's this open archway here. Just if that matters to you or not, just to let you guys know. And now let's check out the backyard. One thing to note here, and something we really haven't seen in very many models at all over the neighborhoods we've been in, is that this one is open. There's no cage in this open area, which is fine, unless you're like me. I like the cage. It feels a little bit protected from some of the alligators and snakes, but it is a nice big area here that you have open. Welcome to our next model home. In this particular model, built in 2019, they showed this pillar, and the new construction options of this pillar is gone to kind of open up that floor plan a little bit. So FYI, as we're walking through. This has your dining space here, and then your living room, peninsula with your breakfast bar and your kitchen. This is more, it reminds me kind of like a shotgun style. It's all just going this way. To our right is going to be the first and second bedroom, as well as the bath they share. And the laundry room. And through that laundry room is the access to the garage. I love that ceiling in the living room. This kitchen has the peninsula. This one does have space for 3 chairs versus 2 like the last one. That's why they have this movable island, because they have the peninsula style, so it does keep it nice and open here, unless you want to do something similar. Then they also have the big pantry. Down this hallway to the right is the door that goes into the utility closet, and then to the left is the primary bedroom. Again, a good sized primary bedroom. And in the bathroom has a walk-in closet, double sink, shower, toilet room, as well as a linen closet. Now let's check out the outside. It's your very traditional covered space with the traditional ceiling, and then the screened area out here to extend it a bit. This particular model does show you what an outdoor kitchen could look like. Let's go check out the next model. Welcome to the next model. Now this model is a villa, and almost all the villas we see have the same idea, especially if they're newer, say in the last 5 years. And that is that when you walk up to the porch, you have a door that goes into your garage and a door that goes into your house. A lot of these villas, the garages are not attached. Let's go inside. This villa is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. So this is a flex space. They are actually using it as the dining room because there is not an official dining room in this house. Over here, you have the laundry room, the 2nd bedroom, and the bathroom that 2nd bedroom will use as well as guests. And this is the open floor plan. Like I pointed out before, that dining room is a dining room because there's not a space for it here, although they do have the breakfast bar if you'd like to use that. And then this particular model shows a gas stove, and it also has a pantry over here. And let's go check out the primary bedroom. In the primary bathroom of the villa, we have the walk-in closet, the shower, and the separate toilet area. Something to note with the villas is they definitely have a smaller footprint, but it's still very functional. Always have the open floor plans here, and the rooms are still good size. Let's check out the backyard. This door does slide all the way back to the first glass, so it really opens up the inside with the outside. All the way back. Now let's come check out the outside. Time to tour the next model. Welcome to our last model here, and this one is also another villa. So here is the door to your garage, and then right here is the door to your home. To the left, we have the 2nd bedroom, the bathroom, as well as the laundry room. And then over here to the right of the front door is that flex space den. This kitchen and island are notably smaller. That's definitely functional, still still has your pantry. This one does have space for the dining room in the open floor plan, but again, much smaller island, much smaller breakfast bar in this one. And now we're going to head to the primary bedroom. This primary bathroom is like one of the other ones we looked at. It is an opening to the bathroom. It is not a door. And in here, you're gonna find 2 closets, a shower, double sinks, as well as a separate toilet room. Let's go outside by opening the doors that go all the way back to the wall. This has your covered space as well as your open space for your extended lanai. The weather is great here. This will be a great day to sit out and enjoy the sunshine. Now that our tour is over, we just want to touch base again on the community, remind you that this is a Neal community, Vicenza. It is also part of the Venice High School District. And just a reminder that no matter where you live, whether you're local or far away, we are happy to help you with new construction and your needs and be your advocate and your eyes and ears when you can't be here, and give you our opinions and thoughts like I did on some of the model homes. In addition, we also want you to know that they do have some specials right now and some perks, including some really good prices on move-in ready, and they also have lots to build on in the future. So for all of that information, contact us and we're happy to answer your questions and guide you and help you.